I would like to read a short poem text, and I invite you to just let it come in how it can, without worrying too much about deep meanings or anything. So this is by a Jesuit priest, an Irish Jesuit priest called Paddy Tuama, and a poet, obviously. So every morning I sit, I kneel, waiting, making friends with the habit of listening, hoping that I'm being listened to. I say hello to my chaos, my unmade decisions, my unmade bed, my desire and my trouble. I recognize and greet my burdens, my luck, my controlled and uncontrollable stories, my unfolding story, my unloved body, my own love, my own body. I greet the things I think will happen, and I say hello to everything I do not know about the day. I greet my own small world, and I hope that I can meet the bigger world that day. I greet my story during the day, and hope that I can forget my story. I also hope that I can hear some stories and greet some surprising stories during the long day ahead. I greet God, and I greet the God who is more God than the God I greet. Hello to you all, I say, as the sun rises above the chimneys of northern Belfast. Hello. I'll guide a meditation now. And maybe finding a place in your body that feels easy to connect with. For a lot of people, that's the lower belly. Just breathing into the lower belly. But it could also be somewhere else. Like a simple place, a not complicated place for you. Location in your body. Where you can kind of anchor, ground. A kind of neutral place. Like a lower lip is quite easy for that as well. But that may not be so for everybody. So you can just check in where it is that feels like a neutral place that you can just be located in your own body. Or your skin. And even if that place is not perfect, even if it's not like perfectly free from any tension at all, doesn't need to be. Just some sense of steadiness. Something we can touch into. That feels kind of still and balanced. More or less. Opening out to a wider awareness. To just being curious about whatever is arising in your awareness. So a gentle curiosity. And in case that's not easy, there's always just your bottom touching the seat or your back lying on the floor. And the contact there is a place to ground into that contact. Or the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. So all these different possibilities of anchoring in our body. With this type of awareness that is not choosing, but is just allowing whatever wants to arise, whatever wants to come in, to come in. Like a wide, wide awareness. And in this wide awareness, there could be something coming in for you of sensations that may be pleasant or unpleasant, or in that kind of grey zone. And just sitting there in this wide awareness. Just waiting to see if anything like that pops up amongst the many arisings in awareness. This very still listening. Another way of putting it could be, what do we not want to be there that's there now? Or what do we want or wish that was there now for us that's not there? It could be our desire that we don't want to be here, our wishing for, or our aversion, or whatever state or sensations are there. It could be our restlessness that we don't want, or our sleepiness, or our doubting mind state, feeling. Be some shakiness, some like dull-minded, a bit heavy sense. And there's nothing there that shouldn't be there. It's more about the noticing and the trying to get rid of. Or noticing the wish for something to not be there, to be there. And in this curiosity, it's being curious about whatever is there as a movement, pushing away or the grasping towards. In that moment of curiosity, there can be a real awareness or a real presence in that curiosity. Sometimes we also need to check in with mindfulness into our energy or effort and see if we're trying too hard or too little, and kind of balance that. See if we need to bring some energy up, like brighten the mind a bit. Or if we just need to turn the volume down a bit on our trying to do it right. And as we're in this broad awareness, become aware of some intensities somewhere, some contractedness, some tightness in the body. And seeing how we are.